Hey guys, welcome back to Zillion Games. I had this idea this morning that I would try to start a new series. Kind of looking at early access games on Steam. Kind of doing a first look, not quite a review because it's an early access, but actually demonstrate the game of an early access game so you don't have to spend the money to do it. I had initially thought of doing like buying a game, playing an hour and a half, deciding whether to keep the game or not, and showing you why. But like this is an indie game, and I don't mind throwing some money at indie developers, to foster the development of the indie industry. So this is Distant Kingdoms. It's on my list. It actually came out earlier, like just a few days ago. I think it was the 5th. It was on my list, but there are other things that popped up. So this looks super interesting. It is early access, so keep that in mind as we go through this. Are you kidding me? Can I not do the tutorial? I already hate this game. Or not do the campaign. Alright. I should have read it. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to... Shoot, really? They may not have a story, that's fine. We're going to do this. Can I... Huh. Okay, that's a little weird. Open spaces, windy peaks, open spaces. So this probably is easier. And since we have no idea what we're doing, we'll do that. See, we've got dwarves, elves, humans, and orcs. Okay. Okay, dwarves are some of the loveliest people you ever meet. You won't come across more caring, hardworking people anywhere else. Family's everything to them, so much that they treat pretty much anyone as family. Well, that wouldn't make sense. You should see the family dinners. Highly skilled in magic. What? What world is this? Engineering, although nobody quite knows how they do it. This is the reason dwarves have always been good at engineering and mining stuff, because they don't have magic, and they, limited forms of magic. This is almost like an oxymoron. Dwarves make excellent miners and metalworkers. Their deity is Vox, god of engineering and innovation. The elves are a clever bunch. Science and education out of passion. Development is their goal, be it carrying out research at the prestigious academy or teaching the younger generation. They're always seeking improvement. Don't let their dedication fool you, though. That should be... Oh, sure. I guess that's okay. Their intelligence can be very crafty. They make an excellent politicians and physicians. They follow the teachings of Isolus, god of progress in academia. Humans. Well, everybody knows what humans are. Orcs. Orcs are big, burly creatures and stronger than 10 men, but they are also as gentle as can be. If there's a creature or plant in need, orcs will be the first ones to assist. It's like they forgot. Where do they read these books? Their way with plants and animals makes them excellent farmers and beekeepers. They are kind and compassionate, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens and creatures. They worship Neri, goddess of life and balance. Alright, well... The lore doesn't make any sense, but sure, whatever. I mean, it's their universe, they can do whatever they want. But generally, when you think of orcs, I don't think of people that's particularly caring about creatures or plants. But sure. Who am I to judge? So evidently the single player campaign is not available, which makes sense. Again, it is early access. They probably haven't fleshed out the storyline and probably most assets. I have watched not a fair amount, and probably an hour worth of videos, often in the background while I'm doing other things like working. if I can make this borderless. If I do that, does it screw up the... Nope, I can't do it. Not now. I gotta do it back in the previous... Okay. So what you guys can't see, it'll look fine to you, but the bottom of my bar from about here down is hidden below the bottom of my screen because I have to play this in a window for it to fit on my giant friggin' monitor. So you guys can see it. So anyways, because it puts a title bar at the top of the window and then pushes the whole window down a little bit. It's kind of dumb. Good old Windows. Alright, so I have literally no idea what I'm doing. I didn't bother to do a tutorial. I'm assuming these are supplies, stone, berries, and so on. So that's my creatures. From a graphics point of view, it's pretty cool. Is that one creature or two? That's two. Alright, so I assume I need to build things. Transportation, construction, world, demolition, quarters. Quarters? Nope. Construction. Small house. So I guess this means I don't actually have anybody, because what's this? I should have really done the tutorial. Whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out together. Okay, so evidently we don't even have people yet. And this is kind of like our town square, I guess. This is a little... Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's not make it too complicated. Guess we'll start the road. Actually, transportation, dirt road. Right. And then we'll do a house. Actually, we should do more road here. And there we go. Let's give an outline for the house. I think I can rotate this. No, I can't. Nope, that doesn't do it. Does Q? Hey, Q does. Oh, that's interesting. It still keeps it the same 3x4 orientation, but interesting. Okay, sure. I guess we'll just do that. Alright, can I move my camera? I can move my camera in and out. Does this do anything? It pans. No active quest. Okay. What is this? This is the date. Please tell me I have people to actually build. This would be a really bad way to start off. Happiness, 50%. I don't have any people. This is a real problem. I'm not worried about technology right now. I need frickin' people. I feel like, yeah, we have an issue. All right, hang on a second, guys. We need to click through all the menus. Transportation, do I need to connect it to it? Oh, that's right. In the videos I've seen, people, you have to like buy the other territory somehow. Well, that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. All right, dirt road, marketplace, housing, got that. No, world overview, that's that. Trade routes, exploration. No, quarters, select, nope. Realm, technology. That doesn't close the window. And lenses, which I mean, which I assume mean, yep. Okay, So we have a critical problem here, and that's that I don't have people, right? You can clearly see that I don't have people. Do people just randomly show up? All right. Well, early access for the win. I don't see people walking. I've played other games like this where people just wander in off the map, edge of the map. But clearly that's not a thing right now. Yeah, this is... I have no residents. Why would you start a city with no residents? Sure, whatever. Okay, well, this is just odd. This is a very odd way to start the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main menu and we're going to start the tutorial because that's kind of cool. Tunnel. Does that go over here? Which it does. No. That's neat though. Alright, this is broken. Hang on a second. We're going to try... I can't press escape to go to the menu. Seriously? Escape does not go to the menu. Alright. Where's my menu? Well, guys, this is not... I'm really trying to give this a thing. I mean, I watched a couple of videos. It looked operational, but there we go. That's weird. Okay, we're going back to main menu. Okay, we're going to do the tutorial. Maybe the tutorial unlocks the campaign, but probably not. Tutorial scenario. This literally might be the only thing playable right now, is this tutorial. Which, if that's the case, that would be very hard for me to recommend this game. Not for the, what was it? What did I pay for this? 20 bucks or whatever it was. 21 bucks. Maybe if it was like 15, but okay, just save tutorial. Okay. Yep, get it. Yep, I get it. Pressed outliner, got it. You have a human encampment. Yay! I don't know why that's an objective. Okay. Yep. Realm overview. Demographics. See, I don't have any residents here either. Okay. Move in or move away. Okay, economy tab. Yep. Money. Magic. Stuff. Got it. Build a small warehouse. I still don't have people, but sure. It won't let me build a road. Of course it won't. Can't tell if that's lined up with that or not. We're gonna go here. Okay. Yep, we got it. It just randomly built by itself. We still don't have people, so nobody builds it? Okay. Inspector containing important information or autism. Yes, got it. Got it. Don't really care. Don't really care. Yes. Upgrades. Got it. Management. Stuff. Okay, that's fine. Couriers. Got it. Okay. And what they're doing. Got it. Ring around the small warehouse. Ring? Oh, there it is. Jesus, okay. I need to tell you to zoom out a little bit. Okay. So it looks like maybe I had to build the warehouse to have the supplies to build the house. Is that what's going on? Okay, jobs, peasants, got it. It's fine. Yep, got it. Wow, this is just for frickin' warehouse. We haven't even got to anything else in the game. This is a tutorial about the warehouse. That's too funny. Okay. Yep, got it. Got it. So, do we think that we'll make the road go there like that? Now it's good. Residents. Okay, so apparently these things have to be built before you get residents? That seems super backwards. Yep, I understand. Okay. Now it's roads. Yes. Okay. Houses. There we go. Okay, the queue rotates. Yeah, we'll do it that way. It wants 3 of these stupid things, sure. I keep trying to press E to rotate out of habit. You would think it'd leave the building just open. Okay, so we can see people doing cart stuff. There we go. We have 2 residents. This guy appeared before there were even residents, so that's entertaining. It's like the buildings come with their own workers. Obviously, that's not the case, but I'm sure it's fine. Oh, left shift. You can place small buildings in a row. Okay, that's cool. I'm a little frustrated that I had to actually do the tutorial to figure out how to get residents. Normally, these type of games come with, when they start, you start off with like 10 residents or something, or they're coming in, but you can't even build residences until you evidently get this and this down, if I'm doing this correctly. This one will finish... Oh, I don't have a road to it. Do I need a road? Maybe. Nope, they gotta construct it. Got it. Let's speed this crap up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Did our thing. Hunky dory. The house. Details. Got it. Happiness. Stuff they want. Upgrade. Got it. Marketplace. Needs. Water. Berries. Okay. Got it. So even these supply water. I'm pretty sure I saw a video where somebody put a well down somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So the warehouse starts with starting goods, which I guess is why you need it to make houses. Sure, that's assume that's logical. Production buildings. Tech tree by clicking return. Okay, so these support two. Each of these residents support 2, which means I need 2 more houses. That's fine. Okay, so do a little bit of roads. And using what we learned, we know that this holding shift down will allow us to do that. All right. That's some interesting music. Like straight up Beethoven. Tech tree. I wonder if I'm assuming you could actually use Beethoven in a game. I mean, it's not copyrighted, so sure. Alright, tech tree. Resource node. The resource working. I thought I already did this one. What? Oh, unlock. What? So you gotta research it, then unlock it? Wonder why. Okay, so these, if I remember, I have conditions. Yeah, you have to actually have a few things to actually qualify to even research them in the first place. So now we need a lumberyard. And now we have stuff and things, which is perfect. We like stuff and things. We're gonna put this. Lots of trees. Oh wow, they got built right away. They didn't even have to bring stuff to it. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm guessing I should have probably have built this road here, move this one over there. Yeah, whatever. Lumber protection buildings, blah blah blah. Yep, got it. Hunky dory. Click on lumberyard. Efficiency, that's great. What it does, how it's doing. We can plant trees. Okay. Berries. Now we had berries, if I remember right over here. Jesus. Build menu. Build a gutter set. Try to place it close to some berry bushes. Don't pay for any of it yourself. Remember to connect the road to its road entrance. Otherwise, construction site won't be able to get to the wood. It needs from a small warehouse. Got it. On that note, to continue our method, go like this. That gives us an idea of where we're going. Berries, gather set. I did it again. I pressed E because I'm really used to pressing E for these kind of games. That'll cover it all. Can I put? You can't put it over it, but it probably just deletes it. Okay. Open and build me, put a gather set. Okay, we're doing that. Go, go, go. There we go. Grows goods, make sure you plant the gutter set will send berries to the warehouse. Marketplace will distribute them to houses. Residents are now insisting on fulfilling their needs. Alright. So now we need luxury needs. Oh, actually, and berries. And bread. Can you have mixed? I wonder. And do the houses change? Could be. Oh, I noticed too that you can upgrade density or yeah, I guess it's just density. Okay. Are we good? Are we happy? Do I just continue to do whatever their needs are? I just noticed too that you can change the name. Can I? Can I change it? I can. Sort of. Maybe. Yep, I can. That would have been a weird name. Alright. So now it appears I want luxury needs, but oh, here's the water well. This really doesn't seem to imply where water is, but like, can I put it on sand and still get water? Doesn't matter. It's not really clear about that. I wish you could get just a little bit closer, but this works. Do you think this is part of the balloon, so when the balloon takes off, it lifts this thing here? Like a bucket? Alright. Do that. Demolition tool. Hunky dory. Farms. Alright. We're going to do farming. It looks like they unlocked mining for us, which is interesting. I need 3 more houses for this. I did it again. I keep pressing E because that's what I'm used to doing. The artwork's actually kind of good. I like it. I'm curious if they have different buildings for like dwarves. If each race has its own architecture style. I certainly hope so. Farms. Okay, so now I can do the tech farm. Unlock. There we go. Go ahead and build a crop farm. Okay, it's a crop farm. Guess we could do it over here, make all the farming stuff in this direction. Actually, it might be better to go this way for farming stuff. Just because we'll have more room. So let's do... Come on, stop it. There we go. Do this, do like that, do that. Farm. Now the question is, I guess, maybe I didn't want to do that, because I technically don't own these other grids, right? So sticking this farm here would be super dumb because it'd only be using half its space. So if we want to do this, quote unquote, right, here would be the spot. Not super ideal, but there's a space problem there. Okay. Farming fields. Farms produce goods depending on the type of fields have been placed. For example, the crop farm produces grain and berry and barley. Got it. Ghidorah. Fields facing across crescents. Oh, that's right. So I didn't need to have this giant space because, as we will find out, it can only do 6 fields. In these fields, are you gonna let me do it? Place. There we go. See how big the fields are? So, although it fits nicely, it works. This could have been optimized better, I suppose. So, right? Yeah, trying to make this work so it's symmetrical stuff is complicated, to say the least, without wasting space. One there, and then flip it around and do one there. That seems to be the best way to do it. There. That wasn't ideal. We could have made it this way and put this really close to the road, and this just done the back of it. Again, just the tutorial, so it doesn't really matter. Delete the fields, don't care. Talk about mining, great. So now we're mining, and there's a mine. We already got the mining. So focus. I thought we already got mining. Evidently not. Water well, got it. Didn't see this earlier. Now, it looks like you just put this stupid thing wherever you want. So the problem is, it just takes up a weird kind of a shape. I guess we're gonna put it here, just because. Yeah, we'll do that. This will go there, and then this will allow this, and there we go. Can't really put anything else there, so that's fine. Why is it paused? 2 more houses. I wonder if I can select houses by doing that now. Like if I wanted to copy a house. One of these days I'll stop doing that. There we go. There we go. Why did that? Oh, we're out of berries. Okay. All right. It's a little weird that I guess it's fine. You're technically not researching it. It appears that all you're doing is building stuff as part of the research process, which means it doesn't really take money. Let's look at that again. Does it take money? If I wanted to do this, no, you just set focus and then you build the things. Okay. Stone mine. Now, they can only be built on top of nodes spread across lands. Stone mines be all stone nodes. Okay. Well, that kind of works out well because we have a road right there. And the game went and paused and kicked on me. That's great. So the graphics, I mean, I really like the way they put this together. Does this change over time? I'd like to see them actually harvesting it, you know? Like you can see this building doing its thing, but do we have harvesters going out and chopping trees down? I'm not sure. I don't see any trees falling anywhere. That said, we know these berry bushes got depleted and I had to replant them. But again, I don't see anybody actually going and doing it, and it's just producing. So it doesn't appear we'll actually have farmers out doing stuff specifically. Okay, great. Blah, blah, blah. Field employees. Goods over time. Portals. Awesome, I guess. Build a stone mine. Victoria. Mages Guild. Manuels. Unlock their denser houses. Oh, the denser. Got it. Is that how that's spelled? Denser? Magic Tech Node. Okay, so here, set focus. Made 2 more houses. Alright, so now we can unlock it. And there's the magic. Do we do that next? It actually wants to do the magic tech node, looks like. Which means we need... It keeps pausing, that's irritating. Increase residence to 50, which means we need to upgrade some of our houses. Actually, yeah, because we got denser. Yep, we can do that one. And that one. So now these hold 4, so effectively doubles. Human, peasant, okay. I'd have to upgrade all of these, I believe. See, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. I would actually need one more house. Even with all these upgraded, I would need one more house. Yep, that puts that at 48. Like I said, we'll need one more house. Okay, so now we can do this. Unlock magic. So now we can do mana well. Awesome. That's actually kind of cool. Except we don't have enough stone right now, but we'll get there. For a stone, service buildings, mana well. We're gonna put this over here, I think. Yes. It went and paused again. It's gonna take a lot of stone and a lot of wood. But the cool thing is you actually see who's bringing stuff to it. That's really neat. How are we doing with the residents? Not only bread. We could make bread, but I don't have the research for it. There's actually a research node for bread right there. And if I had to guess, there, we're ahead of the game now. They probably didn't actually want us to do that. Did I break the tutorial? Because we need to do that to satisfy their luxury, which means might as well put all the bakery stuff right there, right? Bakery. 1 meal, grain into flour, and then we need flour going into there, so that makes sense, okay. Now, the question is how much of this... Interesting, I wonder. This will turn it into flour. And then, of course, we also need a bakery, at least one. Which I guess will go right here, right across from the flour. Put it right there because the road will go there. Sure. How are we doing on our well? Almost the last bit of stone. That was a lot of stone and a lot of wood. And there goes our trees. We're going to need to plant those pretty soon. There we go. I noticed it says attempt. See here it says try planting, right? Does it mean you can fail? And I also just noticed that you can do this. Dedicated planters. So you can't look at individual people, which is unfortunate. That would be kind of cool. Some of the games actually they keep track of the lives of the people. We got our mana well. Mana is a fickle thing. You're only able to store a maximum of 100 at a time. That's great. Kind of talk about portals. Transportation menu. Okay. I suppose we'll just do this here. Portals, pairs. So couriers, which means the couriers are going to be going these two things. So it would be more efficient to have the portal right where, the stuff is. In this particular case, since I built a road right there, I could literally just put it here. And I'm going to do that because it might be interesting. Did it not happen? Shit. There we go. Okay, that's a little weird. Place a pair of portals. Okay. The question is why do you want me to put a portal down? A pair of portals. So I can't put it anywhere else, can I? Like it seems like it would be more efficient like to put it over here maybe, next to the wood or the stone. But eventually, your resources you would want to portal into town, I suppose. Man, I say that a lot. I swear to God, it comes from that one show I used to. There was an anime I watched a long time ago. Okay, so that's that, and there it works. I mean, it's happening. Are they going through the gate or not? Yep, there it goes. Interesting. Okay. Linked portal. Yeah, got it. Using per week. It's fine. First totem. Okay, that's just basically I have this one selected, and when I click this, it's telling me where it's going. Got it. Self exit. Okay. Totems. Place the totem of the foreman. To make people work harder because we're slave drivers. Foreman. Maintenance stability modifier. Sure. Where do we care about this? I guess here, because that fits nicely. Totem have increased efficiency. There are a number of totems with different beneficial effects. Select your totem now. Crescent. Okay. Okay. A totem starts at 1 stability and will always try to reach 5 stability. Okay. I guess this means if I increase this, is more efficient to its bonus that it gives. Okay. Illustration tech node. Got it. Tavern becomes available. Parties out to explore. Cool. So it's like sending people on their RPG quests out to the world. And any more residents. That's fine. Okay. So we need some residents. Lucky for us, we have residents galore. I don't really want to put. We could put industry here and here, and just have residents out this way, I suppose. I did it again. I said suppose. I need a new word. So we're at 60. We need 10 more, which means we need 2.5 of the dense ones. So I need 2 additional dense. That's 1. I meant to hold down the shift key and forgot. Okay, that'll do that. Clean my roads. You have a road. You don't. There we go. So upgrade these 2 to dense. Leave this one at half. And we're paused. Wait, there is somebody. They are chopping down the tree. And we're almost out of trees. Okay, so do they pick berries then? What is this doing? Wait. Why is that? What does that thing mean? Pause. Jobs. Does it mean I can upgrade it? I don't have any tools. Okay, so yeah, it has an upgrade available, maybe? Current ideal employees. It needs more employees. Got it. Yeah, so each of these is down, it looks like 1 employee or so. But that said, there is actually a upgrades I can do. Funny enough, the game tutorial never told me to do any of this bakery stuff. Are we actually making bread? We actually are making bread. Which means, are we making bread? There we go. Bread 5.5. Does that mean I can upgrade some of these? No. But they're super happy. Okay. Which means this is probably a research thing where I need to research the ability to actually iron, where's coal, farming, animal produce. Here's a funny thing, one of the videos I saw, cake. If you want to make cake, you can. It's a real high research item. Steak, and unfortunately I can't see their stuff because I can't pull this down anymore. Gems, jeweler, gem mine, apothecary, gold, large warehouse, high density house, library, marketplace, guardhouse, beekeeper. Is this for like beer and stuff probably? Marketplace. So is another tier of that somewhere? Guardhouse, wine, fruit, schooling. Interesting. Okay. So we still need a few, and we're still paused. Can I upgrade you guys? Let's upgrade you. Upgrade you. Now the question is, we're still good when it comes to bread. So we should be able to maintain the happiness. And in fact, there is a lens thing here. I believe I can do the happiness lens. Yeah, so everybody's super happy, except for these people. Not super happy. They need different music. Just saying. They could use different music. You're all populated. I guess I need to upgrade you. Upgrade it is. My math was slightly off. Okay, that gives us a tavern. Tavern. Yes, I got it. You want it. Tavern service. Playing and exploring. Uh-oh, game just froze. Oh, that was scary. Something happened. Oh, we're out of berries. We're gonna put this here. Yes. Berries. Berries need berries. Plant. There you go. That. One party of adventurers. Open world. Okay. Do that. Alright. So now we gotta do some of the fun things maybe. Enter exploration mode. Recruit party. Oh, interesting. Traits. There we go. So it's like an RPG instead of an RTS. No, this isn't even technically a 4X. What is this genre of this game? I don't even know. Traits clearing dungeons, defeating creatures. Awesome. Someone's got to buy the meat, min the armor, pay for the victory trades, mindful adventures got crescents up front to hire, and also have a monthly salary. 4 adventures of your choice. Got it. Okay. So, wow. Doesn't say what their class is, so evidently these classes aren't a thing. We got a lucky, courageous, human heritage. Because this old granny has great physical. What? Klepto. Wonder if he'll steal from everybody else. Physical strength. Low light vision. That could be useful. For a human? Wouldn't that be more of an elf thing? Troll tongue. Do we care? Sharp hearing. Dueler. Shady. Is this me to see like a rogue? Dwarf. Scholar. Detective. Athletic. Alright, definitely want her. It's the first actual magic one I've seen. Do we know what the pink stands for? Okay, so there it is. I can't see up here, but it appears that racial's here, magic is there. So any blue stuff, and she's the only one that really had any magic, Or purple, I mean. I guess that's... If this is purple... And isn't this also purple? Indigo, maybe? This is purple and this is indigo? Sure. Mental... Okay, so we need some physical people. She's lucky. I like her. Klepto, I don't like him. Hunting. Low light, that could be useful. Troll tongue, I don't care. Scholar, strong. Alright, there we go. We have our group. Edit or dismiss your party. Or hexes. Okay. Okay, this one. Did we select it? I guess it means we selected it. Alright. It wasn't like registering that I clicked before. Your adventure party's on the way. Keep track of the progress of the progress bar. Got it. Got it. Build the same hex as the uncleared dungeon. Hang on a sec. Creatures block hexes while dungeons are cursed. There Builders may have behave differently when built in the same hex as an uncleared dungeon. Now, is there like bonuses as well as cons? Like maybe a magic building will do better when there's an active dungeon? Painted party's AP and morale. I'm assuming that means action points. Should your party be faced with a creature or dungeon, the party's AP will limit how many actions the adventurers can do. If your adventurer party runs out of AP, they'll return to their tavern. Morale adds additional personal AP to each individual adventurer. Okay. Morale recovers at the same time as party rests within the tavern, while you can build up both AP and morale by successfully exploring. Speaking of which, after parties finish exploring, have them explore another hex and see what they might find. By the way, you don't have to stay in the world overview all the time. Feel free to return to your settlement while you wait. Okay. And we're paused. What's this doing? Lumberyard. Plant some trees. There you go. Hang on, I got a couple warnings on my screen that I might want to read. 4 members, are they all dead? Okay. Edit party, send on an adventure. The liberated order, they have a name. Party action points. Alright, hang on a second. Do I own this now? Now that they went there? I do. So they explored this, I can now go there. Okay. Which means marble. What else do we have? Deer, probably leather, I'm assuming, as well as meat. Shit tons of trees. Alright. So it looks like she wants us to go human settlement, exploration. Very confused what's going on here. There we go. The house. The party has encountered a group of imps who have been following them for some time, looking for a way to cause total chaos instead of like partial chaos, whatever. They find that way when the party happens upon a ruined house, and the imps beckon them forward with evil grins. Should the party follow? I don't seem to have a choice. Okay, the house. As the party nears the house, they can see that it was once a grand place, perhaps the home of one of Ineron's former inhabitants. The doors and windows on the ground floor are blocked up, however, meaning the only way in is through an upstairs window. Got a text-based mud going on. Light magic. Okay, so are these new abilities that they've gotten since I recruited them? Because these weren't in the list before. Like light magic. Charm a brick. Okay. She was actually a good recruit. Human heritage, courageous. Awesome. What about you? Fire magic. Intelligent. Good. Mana affinity. What about you? You got telekinesis. And a chameleon. Good, these are good guys. This is a good group. Maybe better than her. Even though she's the first one I got. Mainly because she had the mana affinity. But this guy got it too. Crowd controller. Like, this is a really solid group, really. Well, obviously, investigate this. Use an illusionist to dispel an illusion and find a safe way up to the window. I don't have an illusionist. What is this? Athletic? Why is it yellow? Oh. Because she's the only one that has... I don't have an illusionist. Okay. Well done. They reach the top without an incident, and the others are able to follow. Huzzah! Interesting. Once inside the house, the party is stunned to see the appearance of a ruin on the outside with just that, an appearance. Inside the house is as grand and intact as it would have been years ago. What a strange place. The party is itching to explore. Again, it looks like the only one that can do anything is her. Courageous or perceptive. We don't have anybody that's perceptive, so we're doing that. The party able to advance to the house and make their way downstairs safely. Huzzah! At the bottom of the stairs, the party are greeted by a variety of sounds. Scurrying little hooves can be heard around them, followed by that little evil chuckle we all know so well. Where are the noises coming from? The hunter. There we go. Tracks are picked up with relative ease. They lead to a door under the stairs leading down to the basement. Huzzah! Down in the basement, the party is plunged into darkness. Panic ensues until some bright spark remembers the torches in their pack. That's a weird way to say that. With light on their side once more, they step forward and find imps before them. They cackle in unison, and one tells them that the door behind them is now sealed forever, unless the party can convince them to open it again. And we're screwed, because we don't have this, and we do not have that. So, we are going to attack them. I'm not trying to bribe imps. Attack them. Alright, the imps are dealt with in a quick and efficient manner, and the door behind them opens on its own as if by magic. The house. Your adventurers have now been successful in clearing the encounter. You're now able to build in the hex. Okay, so you gotta clear these things. Got it. Well, that's kind of cool. Do they get any cool stuff out of it? Let's see. Let's go here. So are you guys still... That's iron. Coal. Wait. Okay, so now we can build here and here. Like there and here. So confused. So this is one hex. I think this is another hex. A hex. A hex. And a hex. So I got some berries. I don't know if there's a way to actually trigger what I... coal. Iron. No, that's actually something else. What is that? That's an imp. It is. That's one of the things we just fought. Interesting. Stone. And tons of trees. And iron. Cool. So now this is where we would actually want a portal. You know, coal and iron. So we're not transporting stuff all over across the world. Or the realm. Because we are playing a fantasy game, evidently. Alright. Something... Oh, actually, the other thing I wanted to see was... Can we look at my crew here now? And... You guys done? Returning to tavern. Okay. At a party. They're still returning. Have they just been going around by themselves? It appears to be, yes. Okay, sure. Exploring, idle, confrontation. Okay. Something you might want to find helpful as your settlement grows are quarters. These are zones these are zones you can paint to apply different policy to. Oh, great. This is city skylines all over again. Let's get started. Open the quarters menu now. Okay. Paint crystal quarter. So we're going to call this residential. Did I? Oh, I got to do this first. There we go. Go ahead and select paint a quarter. Select. Got it. Select. Am I not selecting? Paint a quarter. Is this working? Oh, look. Okay, got it. That's not what I wanted to do. Erase. Delete. There we go. We want to select this one, and then can I do this? Can I expand it? Ah. Quarter inspector from your... You can rename the selected quarter and apply or remove policies, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Sure. Second small warehouse. Do we need one? Do we really need one? Fine. I want to call... Like, this should be residential, but... Overtime... Festivities. Yeah, I can't really see the bonus to doing any of that. Okay, so we're going to do construction. Industry, small warehouse. There we go. Unfortunately, this is not going to fit. I thought I might run into that problem. We do have this other issue here where this warehouse is not supplying these houses, so building this here would actually be a really good idea. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. This is this here. I was thinking this. Small warehouse. See, they're both supplying it. But if you click on it, we can see that this is how far it goes, which is quite a ways. Warehouse trading. So normally I think what you would want to do, have a warehouse here to collect your stuff with a portal, and then the portal will go this direction, probably. Sure. Okay. Can I zoom in? No. Trade routes. There we go. Create a trade route. Sure. Okay. So how do I add a edit route? There you go. Take us off. There we go. Okay. We aren't actually doing anything specifically. Okay. Green tick. Yep. Got it. Okie Now, we don't actually want this. Not yet. Yeah. Alright, that's the tutorial. And that gives us approximately 77 minutes into this stream. Now, the question is do I want to keep playing it? Is it worth the money? That's kind of the whole point of this little idea I have to do kind of first looks at early access games to see if they're worth spending the money on or not. Now, this was the tutorial. Obviously, we don't want to continue to play the tutorial necessarily. I guess the question is, because the reason I ended up having to go to do the tutorial is because playing the regular game wasn't obvious enough to me, which is rare and embarrassing, but there it is. So let's do that. Let's go back to the main menu really quick. Supposedly I can start as any race or any of the 4 races, and I'm curious if obviously the campaign's not available. You should just be able to click on this button and then not have to click that, but whatever. Now, what I want to see is if I do Elves, is if my buildings are different. Because that's what you would want. You would want each race to have its own style of buildings, correct? Am I wrong? I don't know. So we'll take a look at that. I don't want us to go too much past an hour and a half on this. Again, the idea, this is just an idea so far, and if people are actually interested in this or not, is, if I decide to keep the game, that would be indication that it's halfway decent. If I return it, then it's not worth the money. Now that said, my financial ability to do this is probably much different than a lot of other people's. So just because I decide to keep a game may not mean it's as worth your money as it is mine. So I guess we need to do this. That's fine. Now, according to we had to do warehouse, right? Let's make a road first so I know where the edges are. Is this considered a road? I guess it is. It is now. So all I'm doing right now is just seeing if I can even build anything. And that does appear to be building. It is building. So before I tried to build a house and it wasn't letting me build a house. So we got this, but evidently we need a marketplace to supply. So we'll do that. And then we'll do houses, which Now, right off the bat, I noticed that the houses are exactly the same, regardless of whether I'm playing elf or not. And is there any point in playing elf or any of the other races if it's not, right? So, on a good note, we have residence building. Now, do we actually get people here? We do. Okay, problem solved. So, basically, there is that sequence. You have to build one or both of these two items, then build a residence, and then you'll get people. Which is good to know. Okay, so that means, yes, I know you don't have stuff. You're fine. Let me pause. So, our early access, my thoughts. I don't see an indication that any of the races are different, other than this. This little thing here. This is the only thing that appears to be different from race to race is this thing. Maybe later on some things are, but if this is the same, then I suspect all the other buildings are going to be the same, except for this. So there's that. This thing here, which we can't do right now because we don't have it, but this thing where we can do the, hang on, where we can recruit people, right, which I can't do yet because I don't have a tavern, is actually an interesting thing, but also seems very limited. Like, you can't control them. It's all text-based. You can't control what spells they're using, what gear they have, or anything else. So it's almost like, I guess it puts in the whole exploration, sort of puts in an RPG element to it to a degree. The art isn't too bad. The music is very repetitive after a while. It's not bad, but I don't know that the music fits the genre very well. This whole, I didn't like going in that close. There we go. This is very dense. This is nice. So in theory, you could decimate this forest, but why would you want to? Because you can just plant trees over and over again. Unless you enjoy the idea of constantly moving your woodwork or wood harvesting all over the place. Things like this are really, really neat. This is a really neat touch. It makes me want to explore more. Giant berry patch, holy cow. Is there anything else? Let's go to the world. Can I click on a specific place and go there? No. So that was here. There might be stuff way over there to the north, but there's no, I can't tell which direction I'm facing, which is unfortunate. Like, if I wanted to get back home, I probably couldn't at this point. Let me see. Oh, right there we go. So if that was that way, then we want to go this way, I think, to get to the corner. There is a lake over here. Oh. Guess the hexes are smaller than I thought they were going to be. There doesn't seem to be any kind of combat. You don't have to worry about any factions invading you, like all the people you keep attacking, like the imps, for instance, except in the world exploration with your parties that you create. Outside of that, what else does magic do? And we've got magic, right? But do we care about magic? Does magic do anything in this world other than be used for exploration and those weird little things? Toolmaker, iron mine, house. So let's just go through this really quick and see if magic actually does anything. Lots of food. Like, they went crazy with their food research. Like, why is steak should be one of the early things? Anybody can cut up a piece of meat and put it on a fire. It's a little weird that it's over here. Elaborate clothing, butcher, cheese, eggs, right? So Guardhouse, Artisan, the Marketplace, Carpenter Furniture, Gold Mine, Mages Guild. What does this do? Maybe spells? I study and practice magic, but can we do anything with it? High rises, Iron Workshop, Noble, Gold Working, Hardware House. Okay, so right now the magic seems nearly pointed and basically limited to 2 portals. Being able to portal from one place to the other, as well as the stones you can put to, what do they call them? I even forgot already. This thing here, not that. Did I already lose it? I already lost it. What? I think it's actually part of this. There it is. Not the mana well. No, no, no. Did I lose it? I don't know where it went. But they're the stones you put down. Portals. Totems, there we go, the totems. So other than the totems and the portals, there doesn't seem to be any point to magic in the game outside of the adventurer parties that you send out in the world to explore and unlock areas. Now the unfortunate thing is the exploration teams, the parties that go out and actually explore the world for you and allow you to build in other areas, they don't bring you anything back. Like all they do is their sole purpose is to unlock areas for you. It would be neat if you could somehow get back rare items, maybe rare blueprints or something, but right now there's nothing. And on top of it, it costs a monthly fee to keep them running around, right? So basically, magic at the end of the day is kind of pointless. Other than the portals, I mean, it's a neat thing to not having to create massive road networks to get, iron from way over here, for instance, to, here. Totems. There was different totems. I think there was like 6 or 7 different totems that did different things. That's neat. It's unique. So what do I think? Will I play this more? It has been 88 minutes since I started this stream. No, I won't. There is a lot more for them to do, and it looks interesting, and it's actually pretty cool, but the research tree is very limiting, and some of it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Does this mean I can just skip this, or does this mean I have to have... Oh, okay, so this says I have to have this and this. Got it. The research tree is kind of wonky, like, why is steak here, for instance, and cake? And they spend an enormous amount of time on food and wine and stuff for your citizens. I feel like technology isn't quite where it needs to be in the research tree, which means there's going to be a lot of changes, and I would rather play the game. Will I buy the game when it's out? Most likely. Is it worth playing in the current access for $22? In my opinion, no. Again, I can afford to actually just keep the game. That's not a big deal to me. But I think I like the idea of supporting indie devs, and this is an indie game. So if you can, sure, go ahead. But problem is, well, at least for me, what I find out is if I spend money on a indie game, or excuse me, early access game, usually I get super bored within just a couple hours. And the way I usually judge the money that I spend on a game is the money per hour I spend. The closer that gets to $1 per hour, the happier I am. And right now, there's no way I'm going to get past 10 hours, let alone 22 hours in this game. It's just not going to happen. It's not complex enough. And so in that thing, I think we'd end up about $4 or $5 per hour, and at most, and I for that amount, I just can't justify it. There's no reason to do that when there's so many other options out there. Um, it's not to say that this game is a bad game. It's actually really neat. I mean, it's innovative gameplay. What we call what's the word? Um, Not divergent gameplay. Shit, there's a word for it. Um, New gameplay mechanics, for instance. I've never seen a city building game incorporate adventures going out and exploring, let alone weird magic thing like they're doing. So it has a lot of potential. For right now, no, I do not recommend it at its current state. I would check back in a couple months, watch their updates, watch for major updates, especially their tech tree. More importantly, if they're going to have different factions that you can play, make the architecture unique to that faction. Give that faction special bonuses or something. Why have factions? I mean, right now the factions you could choose don't matter. So that's a big deal. So again, I wouldn't get it now. I would wait a few months until they've updated some of their stuff. If you want to support indie game developers and this innovative gameplay that they're doing here, by all means. But if you have a budget and you're looking to maximize your dollar spent on entertainment, I would not recommend this at this time. Anyways, if you found this actually helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, and all the other YouTube things that we all hate to do. And until next time, this is Exilium signing off.